29 for 34 for 416 yards and 2 touchdowns. That is absurd. Is there ever, I haven't done the math on this or the research, but is there ever been a rookie quarterback in the preseason that has lit it up like that? I don't think so. I really don't. I don't think anybody's ever had that one. So because of how good he's been, how short is the leash for Eli?
Well, I don't think it's really about the leash on Eli. I think Daniel Jones, to me, has solidified the 6th overall pick. And I think when he was drafted 6th overall, everybody said, what? I mean, Kyle Brandt did a whole thing on drafting a Duke quarterback. Nobody watched Duke football, so nobody knew anything about him. But Daniel Jones, the Giants went from having what a lot of people thought was a quarterback issue to now we've got 2 good quarterbacks. I mean, when you look at what Daniel Jones has done, the stats are great, Kay. But just look at the way that he played. Accurate. The ball came out on time. He did not look like he struggled through his progressions. He looks more polished than any quarterback coming out of this draft. And I'll include Kyler Murray in that, who was the #1 overall pick. Kyler Murray has struggled at times. You haven't seen Daniel Jones miss anything. The only really 2 blips on the radar were a fumbled quarterback center exchange and he fumbled when he got sacked.
So how can you keep him on the bench, Will?
I think that you do, because the best thing for a young quarterback is to have them watch. I know that we saw with Baker Mayfield, he came in and he made an impact, but we've seen young signal callers sit behind guys. We saw Patrick Mahomes and KC behind Alex Smith, Aaron Rodgers as well. So I think that's big. Also, a great point was made by Jordan Palmer when he was here on this here program. He had said that Daniel Jones has had 5 years to prepare for being a quarterback. He had Cutcliffe at Duke, then he also was working with a quarterback coach as well. So that's helped him out. So I think that has also accelerated his learning curve, his mechanics, everything.
So if this team is losing, you both are going to sit here at this breakfast table on national television and say that the leash is not shortened for Eli Manning with how well he played in the preseason, and if this team starts out struggling out the gate, what?
Well, what if Eli's playing well?
And they're losing?
If Eli is playing well, lights out, and they're losing games because the defense is young and they're not getting the quarterback, what are you doing? I mean, so it is. It's going to be a tough discussion inside that building.
But if the season seems lost, you should bring him in.
I think if you get to week 8 and you realize, look, we're out of the playoffs. If they're 2-6, then yeah, I think it's a no-brainer. But listen, I've been in that building. I've been around it. There's nobody in that building chomping at the bit to get Eli out of there and to put Daniel Jones in. And why? Because Eli's looked great too. I know we're giving Daniel Jones all the love, and rightfully so.
I'm just giving the counterpoint.
But the reason why Eli didn't play and hasn't played a lot is because he looks really good. To your point, if Eli struggles, now all of a sudden that's a totally different ballgame. If the Giants losing and Eli is struggling, or not, the offense is struggling.
Is there a scenario where you see them benching your boy Eli and putting in Daniel Jones?
I don't see him getting benched, and here's why. Daniel Jones looks great, but it's different when the game plans start coming in the regular season. Things are different and things happen a lot faster. Eli can win games now that Daniel Jones probably isn't ready to win.